everyone. I'm going to do a live now. I do have a voice that's breaking up a lot, so hopefully you can hear me very clearly. So today I'm just going to talk about, do you know or love someone who has a low thyroid function or hypothyroidism and or Hashimoto's? And what you may not know is that there are some of the important nutrients that we actually need in our diets, and vitamins, minerals, amino acids, essential fatty acids, to help with our overall health. Now, Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism have very specific nutrient needs to help nurture our thyroid. So over the next 3 weeks, I'm actually going to do a live every day and cover the most prominent vitamins and minerals that we need in our diet to support and nurture our thyroid. So we are going to look at vitamin A, B1, B3, B12, D, E, iodine, iron, selenium and zinc. But also we're going to cover all of the B group vitamins as well, and just cover some of the signs of deficiency and why we need them, but most importantly, where can you get them in your food? So I'm a big believer of getting as much as your nutrition from your food as possible, and only then, if you're still not getting enough, and sometimes when you've got an autoimmune disease, we have a higher need for nutrients, and then you can come and see me and we might look at getting some specific nutrition for you. So did you know that a minimum of 80% of all hypothyroid cases actually are Hashimoto's, and nearly 90% of that are women, but men still get it. It's quite common for men to get Hashimoto's as well. So hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's are very similar. So hypothyroidism is when you have a slow thyroid, and most often you have a nutrient deficiency. So Hashimoto's is an autoimmune disease where you have all the same symptoms as a hypothyroidism, and then you have others. This is when your thyroid, your own immune system attacks your thyroid tissue. And most often we have a very high need for iodine, selenium and zinc. So, and you can have a hypothyroid and hyperthyroid swing, and this happens quite a lot. So you can have hyper, which will swing to hypo, but if you're having issues with antibodies that are attacking your TSH, you will most likely be Graves or hyperthyroid, but you can swing. So Hashimoto's is a genetic disorder, but that does not mean that you're actually going to manifest Hashimoto's. You still need the 3 factors that you need. So genetics is only one. Leaky gut is the second, so gut permeability. And the third is a trigger. Now these triggers can be anything from environmental, emotional, and emotional is a big one. So if you've had a major emotional trauma, that can trip it. So your body just goes, yeah, I can't do this anymore. And it will actually be one of the root causes of flipping it to an autoimmune disease. So it can be emotional, can be mental, can be physical, can be nutritional, can be viral, can be bacterial. So there are so many things that can actually trigger it, but just because you have the genetics and you have it in your family does not mean that you're going to manifest it. So I found that gluten is one of the big triggers. Viral and emotions and stress is massive, and I said stress can be anything, but the more stressed you're under, the more likely that your body is in a depleted state. You're running through all your nutrition so fast that there's not enough left over to help you make your thyroid hormones. So research has showed that by reducing your stress, exercising and diet can help prevent hypothyroidism, and it will also nourish your thyroid health. Hang on a minute. It gets a little bit squeaky as I talk about. So signs and symptoms, like I said, are typically characterized by, for hypothyroidism, intolerance to cold hands and cold feet, constipation, because your digestion is slowing down, so that's quite a big factor. And most people don't think about the constipation to diarrhea switch all the time, and you just go, I just don't go every day. So looking at digestion is really important. Fatigue, that exhaustion of not being able to get out of bed, not being able to wash your hair without leaning on a wall or brushing your teeth, can be very exhausting. And we're talking really simple things, and we're not even talking about going out and working a full day, which some days you want to prop your own eyebrows up because you're unable to keep your eyes open. There's like the hair thinning, and also the weight gain. The weight gain around the middle, that you haven't changed anything, you haven't changed your diet, you haven't changed your exercise program. All of a sudden this weight has just piled on and you're not able to shift it. So Hashimoto's, as I said, is the same. It covers all of these, but then it also goes into things like reflux. Anemia is huge. Food sensitivities, intolerances, and allergies. We're looking at things like hypoglycemia, so unable to actually regulate our blood sugars and our difference, and major nutritional imbalances. And there's so much more. And there's a list about 150 different things that you can go and tick off and go, yeah, I have that, I have that, I have that. Because thyroid disorder will affect every single system within your body, because it is your metabolism, and it is how fast and how slow that we go. So a normal person will be like driving a car. Hypo is like you're riding a bike, and hyper is you're in a rocket ship flying to the moon, because they burn everything off and go so fast. So as I said, stay tuned. Every day I'm going to cover one of the vitamins, minerals that you need to help nurture your thyroid. So I'm hoping to be about this time between 10 and 11 o'clock every day. If you stay posted, but the videos are always going to be there, so you can just click on them as you like, find out a little bit more about how they can nurture the thyroid. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I know someone's there, I just don't know who it is. Have a fantastic Monday, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.